going on, you guys? It's Kevin the Full Metal Ginger, and thought I've been neglecting my CD collection videos for quite a while now, so we're going to do another one of those. Part 7, I believe we're on now? Yeah. You're going to have to pardon my lack of sleep. Still getting used to this whole first shift thing, and it's been a little difficult to say the least. I was half dead on my feet all day today, so sorry. Alright, music today is Unholy Crucifix, Ordo Severum Satanae, something. I don't know, I don't speak Latin. But some killer fucking shit, I tell you that much. So go look at her and listen to her, all that kind of thing. Alright, CD collection part 7. Got a lot of nostalgia in here, and some other things as well. So, real quick, I need to grab something. Because I'm an unprepared moron, and you probably already saw what it was. But if you didn't, great. Alright, first up, harkening back to my new metal slash spooky metal, I guess, phase. This was probably my first all-time favorite band in terms of, you know, the hard rock heavy metal scene. And I still have a very, very, very big place in my heart for this band. At least for nostalgic purposes. But first up we have Cold Chamber. Ask anyone who knew me when I was between the ages of 13 and 16 and they'll tell you I love this band. It's their debut full length. Really, really good. Fucking the whole damn album was killer. At the time. Nowadays I'm just meh on this whole fucking genre, but definitely brings back a lot of memories. Next, my all-time favorite album from them, at least for quite a long time. I listened to this album fucking every day, literally every day I got on the school bus, I fucking listened to this album. Drove everyone crazy. They asked, "We listen to Cold Chamber." This is chamber music, and this is all I have left of it. Well, at least the book. The CD's laying around here somewhere. This one page of the book is all I have left. I don't even have the cover art anymore, which sucks, but this definitely was as good. I've definitely got my money's worth and then some out of this album. I listened to it so much. Definitely one of those records I don't ever want to hear again because I listened to it so many fucking times. And finally, their last one up until recently. This is Dark Days. Last full-length album up until, I think it was early last year. Maybe late 2014 when they dropped the new one. I couldn't even tell you what it is. What I always loved about this band, they have such a great progression. Like this one is just kind of some weird, different, you know, fucking heavy bass, kind of, I don't know, new metal. But it never really sounded like any other bands that fell into that category. This was just always kind of weird and different when it came out. And then this one, they kind of went more to the goth phase on this album. But this one, entitled Dark Days, is definitely fucking way darker than anything else they'd put out. So they always had a really nice progression on their albums. There'd be the back. Alright, and then after that, they actually split up, and then they put out this album of B-sides, rarities, demos, all that kind of thing. This is Giving the Devil His Due. A few good things on here. A lot of remixes and things like that, which I don't care for remixes. I hate when bands do that shit. And finally we have the Best Of, which I just saw that laying around and I was like, fuck, I have to have everything by this band, so I bought it. And just their best songs, I guess. And that's it for them. Now, back into the shit I normally listen to. This is very different, very odd, very weird, but I like it. This is Commit Suicide. Get this hurricane pillow out of here. With Human Larva, Earthly Cleansing. This is a weird sort of death metal album in that it sounds like a demo. If you guys are like into really dirty death metal, you probably want to check this out. It's released on Willow Tip. And it just sounds, I mean, it seriously sounds like they recorded this in a garage. It sounds like what a black metal band would do, but it's death metal. I guess if that makes any sense. It's just very, very raw album. I haven't listened to it in quite a long time. I really need to put it back on and play it again. I believe they're out of Pennsylvania. I'm probably wrong about that, but if anyone would care to let me know if I'm wrong about that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Not much to it, but I really like the interior here. Simple but effective. And this came out, I want to say, around 2001, maybe? It's been out a while. And of course, Willow Tip doesn't have anything on here. This is fairly old from what I recall, but pretty cool. Go check it out. Alrighty. Next up, we have a band I was into for a little bit, but I kind of caught them when I was sort of to my end of my brutal death metal phase. This is Condemned with Realms of the Ungodly. One of the few brutal death bands I still listen to, at least on occasion. This one's my favorite, to be honest with you. I know Angel from who sings with Disgorge now sings with this band. I don't know if I think he's done with them now. And Forsted also played with them on this album, if I'm not mistaken, who played with Angel and Cryptopsy. Yep. There you go. Definitely my favorite release from them. And then we have Condemned with Desecrate the Vile. I don't know why I just didn't listen to this one as much. It was a pretty solid album, but I thought Realms of the Ungodly was a little bit more memorable. I couldn't really tell you why, but it's been so long since I've listened to this. So, next up, one of my favorite bands that don't exist anymore. I have to show you the jewel case first because I've still not bought an actual jewel case. I have these fucking thin pieces of crap. Here's Conqueror, War Cult Supremacy, with the demos and stuff on this one. Full album here. And I do have the book and the back art. I just have not bought a jewel case for it yet. I really love this band. Like everyone says, if you listen to Revenge, you know what Conqueror sounds like. It's the same fucking thing. And I couldn't really give you a reason why it's like this for me, but I actually like Conqueror a little bit better. I don't know, maybe it's just the way the riffs, I just maybe think the riffs are better. I don't know, couldn't really tell you. There's Conqueror, great shit. This one's pretty interesting. I've had this for a long time and it turned me on to a lot of stuff. This is Contaminated 6. It's a Relapse Records sampler. 2 discs, and each one has over 18 songs. There's the inside. And the bonus disc, or the second disc, I should say. We've got all kinds of stuff in here. It turned me on to a lot of stuff. It's actually the first time I heard One Shot, One Kill from Dying Fetus was on this album, or this sampler. It just has, you know, all the different bands and whatnot, and all their CDs and things of that nature. I've got quite a bit of samplers. When I get to them, you'll see what I'm talking about. I used to buy samplers all the time when I go into FYE and stuff. What do we have on here? Burnt by the Sun, Nile, Mastodon, of course. I already heard of them too, but Dysrhythmia, the song on here, And Just Goes, a really good driving song. Go check them out if you don't know them. Fucking Unsane, Skinless, High on Fire, Exhumed, Dying Fetus, as I said before, Pig Destroyer, Suffocation, Bongzilla, who else? Soylent Green, all kinds of stuff on here. I miss buying samplers. Can't get them anymore though. Yeah, you probably could, but I don't ever see them. Next up is a all-time classic in the death thrash genre. This is Coroner, Punishment for Decadence. Ever since I heard Skeleton on Your Shoulder, I was hooked with this band. And I really need to get some more of their stuff. I haven't actually listened to this one in a while either. I'm probably going to put this on as soon as I get done. Really good death thrash from Switzerland, I want to say. I think Switzerland. I'm pretty sure about that, but yeah, go check it out. Here's a band I got into just because I heard so many people talking about it, and then when I heard it, I was not at all what I thought it would be, so I was kind of disappointed. But here's The Crown with Doomsday King. Couldn't tell you anything about this except for The Tempter and the Bible Black. Was a really good song from what I recall. I don't even remember what I didn't care for about it. It's not been out that long. Well, yeah, fuck yeah, it's been out 6 years. Came out in 2010. Really cool artwork though. It's just more of that death thrash, that more, well, it's more like melodic death, but it goes more on the thrashy side kind of thing. If I'm remembering correctly, which I'm probably not. The band is from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken there also. I need to listen to that too. I got so much shit in here I need to re-listen to. Next up, an all-time classic in the brutal death genre, and just death metal altogether. Cryptopsy with None So Vile. I don't even need to say anything about this. You all should know it and have it and love it and worship it and all that kind of thing. But just an all-time, just, it's so brutal, so heavy, so catchy. And the fucking riffs are just spectacular. Crown of Horns, still my favorite. I just wish I didn't have it in the damn digipack. And my phone's going apeshit. And finally, some black metal for you. This is Cult de Ghoul with Henbane. I was already listening to this the other day for you. My last video, I believe. But yeah, what I really like about this is the chanting and the ritualistic, worshipy kind of stuff in the beginning of the songs. The samples are just great, and it just really adds to the overall atmosphere of the album. But if you like fucking black metal, you'll dig Cult de Ghoul. Fucking killer shit, you guys. So this is rushed, and I'm really exhausted, and I'm probably going to go to bed, even though it's only like fucking 7 o'clock or so. I'm just dead. I promise you my next video will have a little bit more fucking excitement going into it, not my boring ass fucking droning because I'm gonna have to fall asleep. So yeah, there's my CD collection, part 7. That's the last of my C's. Gonna move on to D next, and I've got quite a bit of D's, and I got some good shit in there too. So yeah, I'd like to get this CD collection done before the end of time. So we'll get there eventually. So thanks for bearing with me. So thanks for watching. Send me those likes, send me those comments, subscribe if you have not, and keep supporting extreme fucking metal.